So it's been a little bit, and Manel Cat won his fight, bro. Let's go. That's the biggest thing that happened this weekend, other than like Tank robbing Rose. But that's boxing, you know. Who cares about that? But like, yeah, Manel Cat basically kind of cheated a bit. I don't know how they let him get away with that. But hey, MMA allows cheating, bro. Like, I'm just saying, you should cheat in MMA. It's allowed, basically. We had like a couple finishes this year, like where an eye poke or something happened, and like they just let them win. It's the best space for MMA. I'm just saying. But like, the main thing I want to talk about right now is Gaethje versus Fiziev. This is a really hard matchup to predict, I'm not gonna lie, because like Gaethje is coming off a terrible KO loss. Like, he got flatlined and then he was twitching at one point. If you ever saw the new POV of it, like he was dead ass twitching trying to get back up. I don't know if I want to pick him, not gonna lie. And Fiziev is coming off a Gamrot, like basically using magic to break his leg. So like, this is a very hard one to predict, but I really want to go Fiziev because like I don't like Gaethje. I'm not the biggest Gaethje supporter, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I never rooted for him ever, for the most part, except for him versus Chandler. Other than that, I never rooted for him. Like, people are gonna say, oh, but he's so fun. But like, I don't know, he just came out kind of dickish to me forever. Like any interview I hear him talk about Charles or somebody, like he always came out dickish to me. So like, I could just never vibe with him, basically. So I never rooted for him, really. But that's besides the point. The main thing, who is gonna win? I think Gaethje. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I watched back their first fight, and it was a lot closer now than I remembered. Like, I thought it was clear Fiziev. Like, I thought 1-2 were clear for Fiziev, and then I watched it back. I'm like, okay, Gaethje could have got the second round. I'm not gonna lie. The scorecards were bogus, though. I don't know how freaking Gaethje got a 10-8 in the last round, especially when like he got rocked in that round twice. And I don't know. Other than that, it was a really close fight. And Fiziev can gas badly. I have seen him gas against Bobby Green and Gaethje. So like, I'm going to use that for my examples because, like, if you are gassing at your best, literal best, not coming off injuries, have a full training camp, and you're gassing in under 2 rounds, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick you. And you could even get it done the first time when all the circumstances were in your favor. You had a full training camp, had no injuries basically, and you still couldn't pull it off? I'm sorry, I don't know if I can pick him, especially like I think Fiziev's power is overrated. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that might sound crazy to you, but like, if you think about it, who has he really put out other than Moicano, where I thought Moicano could have recovered? He was literally going to go for an armbar. Like, his guard was good and the referee stopped it. Not saying it was a bad stoppage, but I'm just saying like he would have recovered. Like, other than that, he didn't put anybody out cold. He can't even put out Bobby Green. If you can't put out Bobby Green, then like, you need to check yourself, because like, if you have power, you're putting out Bobby Green. It has been proven. You don't really have to be that technical. Drew Dober proved it. Dustin Poirier did it. Like, there's been many people to put out Bobby Green. So like, you have no excuse to not be putting him out. Like, even Jim Miller dropped them. Old man Ferguson did the same. Like, I don't know, Fiziev. He kind of has that Paulo Costa syndrome where, like, he looks like he's hitting, like, the hardest punches you ever seen. Like, how are these guys not going down? It's because, like, they don't hit that hard. It sounds crazy. It's just, like, it's kind of true. But Gaethje is coming off a terrible KO. So, like, this is my favorite Fiziev a little bit when it comes to his power. So, like, maybe he could get it done this time. But I don't know. I just don't see it. I feel like it's going to be almost the same as their last fight. Basically almost the same. Maybe Gaethje might get dropped in the second round. I can see that happening, and then he recovers and Fiziev starts to gas, and then like he gets finished. Basically, that's how I see the fight going. I might be wrong. Maybe Gaethje's chin is all the way gone and he just get put out in the first round. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of feeling that in a way. I just can't do it. It's just like Fiziev hasn't put anybody out other than Moicano where he could have recovered. Other than that, there hasn't been anybody. So like, I just don't know. I really don't. I need to think. Let me think. Do I want to go Fiziev? I really want to, but he's coming out the worst circumstances, and I don't know it's the same Fiziev. So like, I'm going with Gaethje. Gaethje is a more reliable source, but every time I pick him, he lose. So, I'm kind of indifferent, actually. It's like, sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right. But like, if I root against him, most of the time he does kind of win. So, I'm picking him just to jinx it. That's how petty I am. I want him to lose again. I want him to get Ferguson. Even worse. I'm kidding. Not really, though. I do kind of want him to see him lose, but not that badly. I don't hate Gaethje that much, but I wouldn't mind him going out cold. I don't really care that much. But, however, I do want to get my pick right. So, Gaethje, this one time, do me this favor. I know we haven't seen eye to eye for a long time, and, like, I do root for you to lose, but, like, this one time, for my pick, don't lose. This is a gimme, bro. Like, he has no power. He just looks like he hits hard. Even though he did rock you. You get rocked every fight, Gaethje. Just take it like you used to, man. Pause. Really pause. I just realized that sounded really wrong, but you get what I mean, Gaethje. Do not lose to this. I don't know, just 5'3" flyweight. I don't know how tall he is, probably 5'6", but you get the point. Don't lose. This one time, Gaethje. I remember the last time I picked you, you lost, so don't lose this time. I don't know. Never mind. I never. You get the point. Just win, please. Other than that, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to really talk about other than Big Ang versus Alex. I'll talk about it tomorrow, and I'll explain how Big Ang is gonna dominate Alex Pereira. I don't know. I don't really know where to go with that pick. I kind of want to go Alex, but I think Big Ang might win because of the grappling. But I need to watch back some tape. Other than that, thank you for watching, and that's pretty much it.